Sorry about that, folks. My battery died, and like I was saying there at the end of part 1, Dream Hunter REM is one of the newest DVDs we have, or I have. Again, just like those I mentioned in part 1, I've had this courtesy of a torrent for quite some time, and I finally decided to use the DVD Maker by Windows to convert it into a DVD. It's a very interesting anime. If you have not seen it, check it out. And then I did the same thing with this. It's Justice League Doom. The only difference is, unlike Crisis on Infinite Earth, I basically got to expand the picture. I got to go to stretch mode to watch this in full screen. And then here we have Walt, the man behind the myth. It's a little disoriented, basically a little like skips around a little bit, so I have to see maybe if I can find a better copy down the line. Then we have Wizards, the surreal animation movie from 1977. And then we get into the Scooby-Doo stuff. We got Scooby-Doo Spookiest Tales and Aloha Scooby-Doo, and like Aloha Scooby-Doo. Finally was able to do a Windows DVD Maker of my Disneyland trip last year. And then I gotta put this into DVDs, only I think 5 of them though. The Strawberry Panic anime series. That's right, I got all the volumes of Strawberry Panic right here. All the volumes. Right here. 5 volumes, which means I may have to use a 6-discer or something down the line. And then of course, like I say, we get into a lot of the Scooby-Doo ones, like Scooby-Doo, Reluctant Werewolf, Scooby-Doo and the Alien Invaders, Hangover Part 2. So I got both Hangovers. I need to get the 3rd one now. I've mentioned that one before. Super Bowl. Basically, I've had a little bit of a mix-up here because these DVDs fell one day, and I've had to rearrange them, basically. Yeah, I've had to rearrange a lot because apparently my cat likes to eat, which he has. Ratatouille from Disney did the same thing with Jungle Book and Monster Inc. Had it on a DVD-ROM courtesy of a torrent until I finally decided to do what I had to do. Finally used the DVD Maker to do it. And then of course Superman Unbound, got that through Redbox and DVD Fab. This here is very interesting. This is the Raccoons animation. These episodes I had downloaded. I think it was through a torrent or something, I can't remember. But on this one we have the specials On Thin Ice and Let's Dance, and as well as the episode Spring Fever, Join the Club, Goal for the Gold, Moving In. So we have those. You might be asking, well, where is Lost Star? I have Lost Star on its own individual disc, so I don't have to worry about that right now. And then, speaking of animes that I've added to the collection, I have Paradise Kiss, Volume 1, Volume 2, and Volume 3. I think that's a majority of all the volumes. I'm not really sure. I think I have one more volume. I'm not sure. And then of course I have Thief and the Cobbler. I actually have it on my 8 movie back disc. A Thief and the Cobbler right there. Then I have not the best version, but sort of a good version of the recobbled cut as well. I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss anything here. No, I didn't. So, yeah. Basically, that's some of the DVDs I have so far. I've collected throughout the summer. I'll tell you this, with Strawberry Panic, I had to be very careful that my mom didn't see me downloading, fabbing that one or getting it through Netflix, because I'm not thinking she would say anything, but you know, it's better to be careful, if you know what I mean. Be more careful than sorry, as the old saying goes. Trying to make sure I didn't miss anything here. These are just, I can see, stuff I've probably shown you before. It's just I had to move them around because, you know, I had a mess here one time. Basically, a lot of things fell down. Got to move some of my Wii games back into the rec room. Had to move some of them out because I had my 6-year-old nephew here and he doesn't know how to play some of them just yet. Alright, now here, I gotta fix the cover to this. I've shown you these. These are the Scooby-Doo cartoons I got. I put into DVD format with the DVD maker that I've had on DVD-ROMs. And then these are some that I got off of right here. This is another volume, and these are ones I got off of YouTube. I downloaded them through keepvid.com and then used the any video converter that I had to convert them into AVI files that would be compatible to be converted into VOB files for DVD. And then here I have all 3 volumes of Mystery Inc. SDMI, one of the most controversial ones that came out with so far. And then I have Big Top Scooby-Doo right here, and Scooby-Doo and the Goblin King. So I have a lot of Scooby-Doo now. I mean, a lot of Scooby-Doo movies. I think I got most of them so far. I got Scooby-Doo and the Loch Ness Monster right here. Scooby-Doo and the Legend of the Vampire. Scooby-Doo and the Music of the Vampire, which a lot of people have actually liked because, you know, the opening basically with Daphne singing with Shaggy and Scooby, and that if you cut out Scooby, you just have Shaggy and Daphne. Then we have Scooby-Doo Acrobata-Doo. It's actually one I do have on DVD-ROM, but I didn't use the DVD maker to make it. And here we have Scooby-Doo and the Legend of the Phantasaur. This is actually a favorite, I think, among, I guess you could call them Scooby and Shaggy shippers, because it focuses at times on Daphne and Shaggy being around each other a lot. Then we have Scooby-Doo and the Samurai Sword. Chill Out Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo's Camp Scare, and I think some people like this because Daphne and Shaggy kind of almost act similar. Scooby-Doo and the Ghoul School. Scooby-Doo Where's My Mummy. The newest one, Scooby-Doo and the Mask of the Blue Falcon, the one that's, I think, come out before Stage Fright. And what was under it? Oh yeah, A Bug's Life as well. Got that through Netflix. And then we have Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost. We have the Sonic OVA, which I know I'm repeating myself here. I downloaded through a torrent and had on DVD-ROM, and finally decided just to DVD maker it, if you will. DVD maker it. Secret of Nimh, same thing there. I mean, I had another copy, except I recorded it over here, and what happened was the fact that it overwent its ending, so I just decided to correct it a little bit. American Tail and American Tail 2. Very, very well done. Gotta be careful, he'll get a lot here. And Titan AE, right there. Cinderella 3, A Twist in Time. Felix the Cat, the movie. Star Chaser, The Legend of Owen. Return of Jafar. My Little Pony, the movie. My Little Pony, The End of Florida Valley. Lilo and Stitch. The Care Bears Movie 2. The Black Cauldron, 25th edition. 25th anniversary. Chicken Little. Aladdin and the King of Thieves. Care Bears Fitness Fun. Care Bears Gift of Caring. The Care Bears Movie. Rainbow Bright and the Star Stealer. Last Unicorn. Air, an anime movie called Air, the motion picture. It's an anime, look it up. Move that to the side. And I think that's about it here, folks. That's mostly every DVD that I've added throughout the summer. I guess you could say it's been a summer of Scooby movies, if you will, besides of what the other ones I showed you. But I told you it was a lot. I had a feeling it might take 2 discs, and I mean not 2 discs, but 2 videos, and it did, surprisingly. So, but yeah. Oh yeah, and wrestling wise, I'm not gonna leave these out. WWE Money in the Bank 2013, and as of this past Sunday, WWE Summerslam 2013, continuing my tradition of at least towards the end of the summer getting Money in the Bank, SummerSlam, and Night of Champions, but also continuing my tradition of trying to get the big 4 WWE pay-per-views as well. And then of course we got some over here. I can't leave these out either. Put that right there. I can't leave this one out. Of course I've shown you this. I got this at the same time I got G.I. Joe Retaliation. This is Flashpoint. Justice League Flashpoint. Right there. And I think that's about it. That probably is the more recent. Is before that, and that's the 8 movie kids pack. So, yeah. But a lot of new DVDs, like you just saw in part 1 and part 2 here, that have been added to the family collection. Normally after a few DVDs, I would have done an update like I normally would. But unfortunately, that was not the case here. That was not the case. And, just have to go with what you're dealt. It was. Things were scheduled in a way that I couldn't help because my mom was off and she was on her break. She deserved the break. And really, that's just about it. But yeah, not really much to say after that. And again, that's just showing you what we got so far. What we added to the collection, courtesy of myself and my family. I know I didn't leave anything out, as I'm looking, and I did not leave anything out. There will be regular DVD updates in the near future, I'm hoping, because that way, I can be more updated, more up to date, keep you guys up to date. But really, that's all about, I'm going to say, for this 2-part DVD update video. So it was in 2 parts. Let me know what you guys think down below. Comment if you like. Respond if you like. And I'll talk